So it's the oh, happy 4th of July. It's the 4th of July. So any Americans watching a happy you got free of our corrupt fucking Brittany fucking bullshit, slavery bullshit caused by the British colonies and still going actually, yeah, but you know, people don't like me talking about that, do they? You know, conspiracies and being awake and all that. So anyway, I'm sitting in the kitchen. It's the end of the week. It's like Saturday. I've got 4 more days and I've got 10 days away from work, which is fantastic. So anyway, I've put the washing on into the washing machine and I'm watching the washing go round and round. It's like that hypnotic effect that you get, you know, when you watch television. Not that I watch television, but you know, that thing that spins and you can sort of, I'm under. So I'm watching the thing spin and I'm drinking some cafe. Yeah. Which I'm still drinking because the cup's so fucking big. Had something herbal and wound down from work. And I'm watching the washing machine go round and round and round. And I'm thinking, wow, it's a really hot week. We've had a really hot week, like record temperature 36.5 degrees in England. What? 34, 35, possibly, occasionally, very rarely 33. 30s we occasionally hit, maybe one day a year, 2 days a year, but it's usually the hottest should be 28, 29s, and that's where we sit for about 3 weeks of the year, if you're lucky. And the rest of the year, the summer's between 20 and 25, and you might see the sun. Depends if they sprayed. But it's been a really, really hot week. So I'm sitting down and I'm thinking, thank fuck for that. Thank fuck it's the end of the week because that was hard. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at this washing machine go round and round and I think to myself, wow, us human beings have really invented some clever technology. You know, you think, I was just thinking to myself, I was actually sitting there eating, right, thinking to myself, wow, we're all getting really fat now. And it's not because we're all people who've got eating problems or any, you know, thyroid issues. It's because food, it's just the portion size, everything about everything is so. We're over-consumed with everything. We live in so much abundance that the greed of everything, you know, with everything, and it's just that you want to try new stuff. And I'm like, you look at the population and we're a lot heavier than we used to be due to abundance, due to being, you'd say healthier, but I don't know if it is healthier. Where's the balance? But the thing is, you see all this technology, this massive technology, this really good inventions that help everyday thing, like the washing machine. Without the washing machine, I'd be scrubbing it over a sink and I wouldn't be able to have friends around tonight or make this video because I'd be cleaning. But actually, it wouldn't be cleaning even. It would be like maintaining my clothes for the next day. And then I'd have to go and pick my vegetables out of the garden and probably go around to the greengrocers, the fishmongers, the butchers, not that I eat meat, and you know, and so on, all these different shops to buy a post office, all these different shops to do my day-to-day things, where now it's all under one roof and there's all this technology and you've got the internet and you've got all these things and it makes our life easier. But it doesn't make it easier at all, does it? It fills it with more shit that you have to do or you're expected to do. But the thing is then when you take a step back out of this reality that we call consumerism, step into actual the real issues. You know, imagine if you lived in a hut. All of a sudden, you're put in a hut and you've got a vegetable patch out the back that's growing some food. And that's your only food. Any other food that you want to add to that patch, right, you have to buy. Now, you've got to water and maintain that vegetable patch. That takes a period of your day. So that might be 2-3 hours of your day tending to your vegetables, okay? And maintaining them in whatever ways whatsoever. And obviously consuming them, you'd also might have to spend 5 or 6 hours a week scrubbing your clothes. And if you've got a hole in it, you'd have to stitch it instead of going down the shop and buying a new pair. And things like that. Just lots of different things. If you actually think about before electricity, but there's people who live like that on this planet still, right now. Right now. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to live off the fat of the land and more sufficiently, but we can all have lights and some form of power with a solar panel, right? I'm not saying that you could run everything, right? You could run a 12-volt fridge off of it if you actually lived in a hot country where this is where lots of people are struggling. You know, why haven't people... Ethiopia, let's think of Ethiopia. Why hasn't every single person in Ethiopia got running water? How has that happened? How? Because of greed. But the thing is when I look at everything around us, and I live in the greedy spot. I live in the spot that's caused that. This is the country. You know, in any other country where you live near enough in abundance. You know, and I'm not saying everyone in the United States of America lives in abundance, but you're part of the Western world. So therefore, you know, you're looked after to some extent. It's quite difficult to become homeless. I'm not saying it's not impossible. I'm not saying that every one of us hasn't got a risk of that. I'm not saying that at all. There are exceptions to that rule. But generally, it's quite difficult to get that low in life and that in a certain situations that are not exceptions to these rules. It's so difficult to get there. But then I look at the rest of the world and I think, well, it's a fucking mess, right? And in a way, I hope that Alex Jones is right about the economy collapsing in October, and the people who's telling him it might be an absolute load of horse shit, but it wouldn't fucking surprise me. Greece has fallen apart. You know, we're being advised to take cash there if you're a tourist, because you can't withdraw money from the banks. At the end of the day, I just won't go there. I've got no reason to go to Greece right now, so I just probably wouldn't go there. But that's me, you know, and all this fear that's gone on with people being shot on the beach by a Muslim in a Muslim country. It's, you know, so that I didn't even know anything about it. People had told me about it. I don't watch that box, that thing there. I watch Orange is the New Black, or I hire videos from Love Film, you know, like History Channel stuff that I don't watch, you know, and see that ancient world shit and that sort of stuff, because my girlfriend likes crime shit. She likes NCIS and all that sort of, you know, quite easy watching. She's just well into crime stuff and forensics and true stories and stuff like that. So I either put Love Films on that, right, or I hire them. It's the only time I watch television like that is when she's here. I'll watch series, you know. You just have to watch these things with an open mind. When you watch them awake, you know, sometimes you need, even if you're awake, sometimes you need some absolute bullshit to sort of subdue your mind, because it gets depressing and miserable being in this world when you realise how fucked up it is. But I'm hoping that everything falls apart in October, because then something real might actually change. You know, it's just like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand. It's like how it's not rocket science, is it? What's all this territory shit all about? Why can't we just live fucking next door to one another? What is the problem? We're all human. Look, the animals fucking seem to get on. Like, you don't see like fucking elephants ganging up on tigers, or tigers ganging up, and not fucking hordes of them. You don't see massive fucking wars going on between two different species anywhere, do you? No, only human beings. You know, and people go on about fucking aliens turning up, right? If aliens did turn up, right, and we are part of that alien fucking hybrid, whatever else, they're probably sitting outside the hemisphere or outside our solar system listening and watching us thinking, what a fucking mess. Just let them destroy each other. You know what would happen is one day it'd just be like a flash, and that would be the end of it, wiped out, and they'll start again with something else. Because clearly, it's a fucking mess. But you know, I'm just talking to no one probably because. But that's how I'm feeling right now. And I'm getting on with. I've got a gig in 8 weeks' time. With old friends, 2 other girls I know I've known for ages. We're doing it's a gig, charity gig. I'm just basically showing up to play the guitar, helping them out because someone else can't turn up. So I was like, right, okay, I'll play the guitar for you. So, you know, used to play with these girls. Well, we used to play with one of the girls, Leah, Christine. She used to come and watch us actually when we was in our old band. So, yeah, that's going to be good. And what else? And I've got 2 more sort of protest songs. One about school. That might take ages to finish because it's just in that. The person I'm working with is actually in the process of moving house, so it might be a bit more difficult. And another one that's a piss take of done ways to die, but done things to buy. I look really pink. I'm not that pink, I'm more that colour. What's that all about? I'm actually really brown, I'm not really pink. This must be the backdrop of backdropness that's occurring. So I keep looking down there, and actually the camera's up the top because I'm not on my MacBook now. I'm on my iMac now, so I have to look up instead of look down. I'm not used to looking up a webcam built in. Usually a camera, actually. You can hear her. Can you hear her spinning? Yay! So you know, spending time down the river, you know, because in England that's what we used to do. When people who live in land spend time by lakes or down the river, and that's what we're doing. And Bedford River, fortunately, is quite clean in certain places. So me and friends have been down there. I'm going to stop posting pictures or do something. But yeah, I'm just going to vlog about whatever, and I'm going to try and do it once a week. And I keep saying that, but I really do need to get back into it. So yeah. That was a wicked storm last night, by the way, and I don't know if anyone else saw it, but I took some pictures off the lightning thing. It's back to front, actually, a little bit, but you can see. Now, I live kind of here, right? London's kind of there, but I live kind of here, right? And you can see the lightning strikes in England yesterday, and that was at 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if it'll show you that, and then that's at 4 o'clock in the morning as it's moved up away from us. It was like, fucking hell, is there enough lightning going over England right now? But it was like an electrical storm with loads of rain. And after the stupid temperatures we've had this week, like, wow, yeah. The sun did have a bit of a flip. But anyway, yeah, peace, have a night.